Right. I know it's been forever since I've done a live stream or anything in general, but that's for a whole nother stream altogether. And to those who are in my Discord server and are online at this current time, you'll understand why I'm doing this, and especially to the two people who are currently in the general voice chat with me. Um, it concerns a friend of mine on Discord. His name is the Big Vic 10, and he I didn't know it until just today. He apparently has COVID. He has the virus. Don't know how old he is. I'm not going to ask it, and I don't want him to put that out there for obvious reasons, but I just want to say that I hope you get better, man, and I hope you can fight this off. I hope you can fight this virus off and beat it. Because nobody, it don't matter how old or how young, what gender or race, deserves to be dealing with this, especially with everything else that's been going on. It He also brought to my attention that everybody on Roblox has been, kicking him out of their groups, demoting him off their games and staff, and just overall discriminating the hell out of him just because he has this virus. Now, to those of y'all who have done so to him, you listen to me, and you listen good. He couldn't help that he got this virus, okay? Taking y'all's frustration out on him doesn't exactly help. And full on discriminating and bullying him because of it is unacceptable. How would y'all feel if you were in his position, huh? You'd feel exactly the same way that he does. I, myself, would feel the same way he does if I had to deal with that. On top of having to deal with a virus as bad as this. Alright? I want those who wronged him to think about that. Put yourself in his position, in his place, in his shoes, and try to understand what he is going through right now. You understand? I don't like people bullying each other. I've had to deal with it, and there's other people I know who've had to deal with it, and I hate it. I hate it so much because I know for a fact that no one does a damn thing to prevent it. Now then, would one of y'all please let Big Vic know that his stream is going? I'll take care of it. Never mind. Mr. Minecraft, Charles Bauer, what's up? What's up? But yeah, Big Vic, if you're able to see this, listen to me, man. To those who were on this stream, I just want y'all to, all I ask of y'all is to show your support to him, and his family if possible, because I can only imagine what they're going through because of all this, or what they've had to go through because of all of this. And just let me tell you something. I want y'all to show support to them if possible. And at the least, would like for y'all to pray at least once for him. Alright?
Got it. I'm praying for him.
And I don't just, I mean it. I really mean it. And I hate that I'm having to hear what, I'm having to hear because of all of this. Like, he told me that he, because apparently he was Big, Big Vic 10, he, does Roblox a lot. And like I said, and from what he was telling me, he was working hard to try and be one of the head guys on staff. And not only did he not get chosen, but he also got discriminated because he got the virus and got demoted everywhere. He literally, as far as on Roblox, has nowhere else to turn to. This is why I hate humanity at times. It's because at times we can be the cruelest of people, while at the same time also being the kindest. And the sad fact about situations like the COVID outbreak and everything that's been going on since is that it shows the absolute worst of people, not along with the absolute best, if you know where to look. Doge, how are you? T10, how are you?
Just fighting.
But yeah, Vic, if you see this, I've already told you the advice I've given you in text, but like, keep your head, elevated up to where it'll help you breathe. If you're having trouble breathing, just try and keep it elevated. Kind of like, well, keep it tilted up, like if you're laying down. Try and get like maybe 2 or even 3 pillows underneath it to help prop your head and upper chest up a bit diagonally. It'll help you breathe, because I've had to do that when I've had sinus problems in the past. Drink plenty of water as often as you're able to, because it'll help clean your body out. It'll help clean any toxins that are in it out. I've had to do that a lot, and I still do it. In fact, speaking of which, I'll do that after I'm done with this stream. But again, to those who are thinking it's funny, or quote-unquote fun, to discriminate against Vic, or anybody else for that matter, not just with anybody who has the virus, but discriminate against anybody in general, how would y'all feel if y'all were all in like their shoes, huh? How would y'all feel if it were the other way around? If you were in the victim's place, you'd feel the same way that Vic does. You'd feel the same way that every other person does who's been a victim of any kind of discrimination or bullying or hate. You'd feel exactly the same way they do.
I'm here now. What have I missed?
And all I'm going to say is just,
Yelling at my cousins.
please stop. Just please stop this madness. It helps nobody. And it doesn't benefit anybody or anything. Well, if anything, it just shows how cruel you can be. Okay? Discriminating against somebody or spilling all your hate towards somebody or anyone does not help that person. And it doesn't make you, the person who's doing it, any better. If anything, it makes you lower than them. And to the victim, I can absolutely commend them for being able to stand to such hate and being able to overcome it. I mean, you can overcome words and insults all you like, but it's much harder to overcome any kind of illness. That takes time to heal. Chandler, how are you, man? I'm absolutely glad to see you. I don't know, Mr. Minecraft, but that's a good question. It'd have to be somebody pretty damn cruel. If it were me, I'd keep him in. I would absolutely keep him in the group and tell him, and I would be giving him as much support as I could manage via computer. I miss you too, Chandler. How are you and your mom doing? Are y'all doing okay? But yeah, anyway, like, I'm surprised Vic isn't seeing this. Has anybody I mean, I've let him know, but I just hope he sees this. Yeah, Doge, I'm glad that your friend is doing well. Because, see, there's a good example. My friend Doge, he told me that a friend of his had gotten the virus. He got tested, and thank God it came back. I think, wasn't it negative, Doge? Wasn't it negative? I don't remember.
Yeah, negative.
Thank God. See, good example. Doge's friend's test came back negative. Hell, my mother, for like a month or two back, thought she had it. And she got tested not once, but twice. And thank God it came back negative. So as you can see, it's not just affecting Vic. This thing's affected me too, because just because my mom didn't get it that time doesn't mean she may be lucky again. That doesn't mean I'm lucky. You know, I could get it and be gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? All I'm just trying to say is set the record straight. Ethan, if anybody here could explain to Vic, or not to Vic, but if anybody could explain to Ethan Hilney what's going on, that would be great. Or T10. Basically, what it is one of the Discord members, Big Vic 10, apparently caught the virus, and everyone he knows online has been spilling absolute hate and discrimination against him just because he has the virus. Which is just, it's deplorable. I agree with you about it being stupid. It's not just deplorable, it's stupid as hell.
Treating someone like trash because they have the coronavirus, really?
I mean, that to me, that just shows, this is a good example of that shows just how cruel people can be. But hey, but at the same time, take a look. Hey, let me finish. But at the same time, take note of all of us and others like us. You, me, Smack, Kevin. Well, I don't know about Smack, he ain't here, but I mean, to those of us who do care, that's a good example to show that not every human being on this godforsaken place is bad. There's plenty of bad people, but if you look hard enough, and actually look very hard enough, you'll find there's still a good number of good people too. I just hope people could consider me as one of those people. But basically, like, again, to those who just think that bullying somebody, discriminating against somebody, or just hating against somebody, just because they either have some kind of illness, condition, or disease, or whatever, that makes you feel like they're weaker or below you, let me just say something to y'all. Discriminating them for their problems makes you no better than anybody else. If anything, it makes you lower than anybody else. And dare I say, it shows you bringing the worst of yourself out. And once you do it, you'll have no hope of ever regaining anybody else's trust. To Vic, I just want to say to you, man, God bless you. And I wish you good luck, as well as your family as well. I can only imagine what they're going through, and I hope they're managing this as best they can.
Why don't we get this person and, why don't we get Vic into DC? I'm in here. Vic, I'm talking with a friend.
Yeah, Vic was just telling me that he didn't see. It doesn't say I'm live for him, but then he's just said he's got a headache or something. I was just trying to give him some advice, like, and also letting him know that I was live. I was telling him to get some ice to put on his head. I mean, really, that's what I do with headaches of any kind. Is I get some ice or an ice pack and put it on whatever side of my head that hurts. I've gotten to where now I can tell. Like I say, if I have my head's hurting in one spot, it's like usually the back, left corner, back right corner, forward left, right, etc. That sort of thing. But I'll be right back. I've got to get there. I got some water too while I'm here. Oh God.
Hey guys. There's a dog sniffing every inch of my body.
Never mind.
So I heard one of the moderators of the server has the virus.
Yeah, apparently Big Ten had it.
Had or has?
Has.
Hello, issue.
Has. Yes. Oh, excuse me.
You don't need
I
to.
hear a dog.
Adrian,
Yeah, there's a dog next to me, but I don't think that's a dog.
don't laugh. I'm eating healthy.
So we got,
a freaky dog, and Mom wanted me to do it.
oh yeah, it was you, Jocko, Smacker Cow, Kevin, Ram, Fancy, me,
Okay, I didn't know.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You guys okay? Come on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go switch to my computer, alright? Okay.
Okay. Get off the cord.
Yeah?
Nothing. I'll be right back. Nebraska Ranger. Is that Sir Topham hat as his profile picture with the face on it?
That doesn't sound good.
Ramen. Hang on, where's the memes channel? Oh, here it is. You're gonna love this.
Did you mean cook time, Adrian?
Yeah.
There is no cook button on that other. There's a clock button, a cook time, and then all the other ones. Look, I'm not trying to bug you, but I just need you to walk me through this at least once. Because Mom told me they were in Daniel's room, they were going to be home. And they needed the oven to
Oh,
heat
that
it.
doesn't work. Oops. Yeah, you have to pick up. You have to do graphics.
Well, I've never done it before.
Alright, who posted this? You Sama, I think. That is extremely dark. What? But did it verse? No,
It's the Via.
into a couple of buildings in Manhattan. Oh my god, I know the guy who does this one. He's a fucking.
And I'm pretty sure cook and bake mean the same thing. You can't put two and two together.
Here, I want to. I'm gonna get some water. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. That's real dark.
Sorry.
That,
are? Themes are in the miscellaneous section right above voice chat.
Yep. Alright, Jaka, the Almighty Doge. Alright, so... So what is this thing?
Alright, I'm back. I had to preheat the oven.
Have you guys seen my profile?
Guys.
Oh, what is this?
I'll be damned, he's here. Vic, can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Five.
To those who are just joining the stream, the reason I'm doing it is to just try and show Big Vic 10, who's also in this voice chat, some support. Because he's one of the many who have this virus that's caused our life to get 10 times harder than it needs to be. Vic? But basically, if y'all can, please show Vic some support, at least in some way. I don't like that people are bullying him and discriminating against him just because he has the virus. That's no excuse, okay? There is no excuse to discriminate against anybody. Alright?
What the frick?
And believe me, I hate that people who do that.
Yeah, same.
I got discriminated. I got discriminated for 3 years because of my autism.
My brother started discriminating me after I came out.
That's a furry.
Anyway, we can talk about this another time, gentlemen.
I haven't come out.
Guys, we can talk about all these other related stuff later, okay? But, yeah, Vic, if, all I can say is, God bless you, Vic. And I wish you good luck. And just stay safe and just try and just... Train Traveler, Ace Rowan, everybody who's just now joining the stream. The Big Vic 10 is the name of a user who's a part of my Discord server that Fruit Boat made. And he is one of the many who has the coronavirus. And from what he's told us, he's doing a bit better, but still, he's not out of the woods yet, because my mom's boss caught it. And he showed signs of pulling through, and then he ended up passing from it. It doesn't matter the age.
My neighbor died from the coronavirus.
Good example.
Sorry.
Oh man. Yeah, I didn't even know him, but still, it's really sad. One of the kids at my school did as well. What? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, no.
I sent my school back to trial. It's not remember, but the high school handled it was chaotic. They didn't handle it well.
Guys.
But yeah, like, basically, to Vic 10, I just want to say to you, man, fight that virus, fight it, and beat it. Send it back to wherever hell it came from, because
Don't let it
you're
come back.
stronger than that virus. You hear? You, your family, you're all stronger than it is. And Vic, you are far stronger than anybody who's discriminating against you. Alright? You're stronger than any of them. Far stronger than they are, and you've got far more courage than they do. Those who discriminate are just nothing but cowards in my eyes. I mean, if you got somebody to say to somebody, good or bad, you might as well say it to their face. I mean, it's like me. To me personally, if you have anything good to say about me or even bad to say about me, I'd feel better if you said it to my face instead of behind my back. If that makes sense.
Or online.
That too.
Say it online.
That too. Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of the only way we can say it.
But yeah, I'm gonna end this stream here. And again, Vic, God bless you, man. Stay safe, and I hope you get better. Good luck. Good luck, man.